Question 1. A travel company operates a web application in SAA C03 and needs a disaster recovery (DR) strategy. The backup region should be able to handle full production load. Failover must be automatic with minimal downtime. Cost should be balanced with performance. Which DR strategy is best? Options: A. Pilot Light DR with RDS Multi-AZ and Route 53 failover. B. Backup and restore with daily S3 snapshots. C. Active multi-region deployment with auto-scaling. D. Cold standby with manual EC2 provisioning. Correct answer: A. Pilot Light DR with RDS Multi-AZ and Route 53 failover. Explanation: Pilot Light keeps a minimal footprint active, reducing costs. RDS Multi-AZ ensures automatic failover for databases. Route 53 handles automatic failover for web traffic. Why not other options? Option B. Backup and restore takes longer to recover. Option C. Active is expensive and unnecessary unless zero downtime is needed. Option D. Cold standby increases recovery time. Question 2. A company has 3 VPCs, VPC-A, VPC-B, VPC-C, that need to communicate securely. VPC-A and VPC-B frequently exchange large amounts of data. VPC-C only needs to connect with VPC-B occasionally. The company wants a scalable and cost-effective solution. Which networking setup is best? Options: A. VPC peering between all 3 VPCs. B. AWS Transit Gateway to connect all VPCs. C. NAT Gateway in each VPC for communication. D. Direct connect to establish communication between VPCs. Correct answer: B. AWS Transit Gateway to connect all VPCs. Explanation: AWS Transit Gateway is ideal for multi-VPC communication and scales well. It reduces complexity compared to multiple VPC peering connections. It centralizes traffic and minimizes management overhead. Why not other options? Option A. VPC peering works but doesn't scale well with multiple VPCs. Option C. NAT Gateway is used for internet access, not VPC communication. Option D. Direct Connect is for hybrid cloud setups, not VPC interconnection. Question 3. A bank is building a high-transaction financial application. It requires strong consistency for transactions. ACID compliance is critical. The database must automatically scale during peak usage. Which AWS database service is the best fit? Options: A. Amazon Aurora with Multi-AZ. B. Amazon DynamoDB with on-demand capacity. C. Amazon Redshift with auto-scaling. D. Amazon Neptune with graph-based querying. Correct answer: A. Amazon Aurora with Multi-AZ. Explanation: Aurora is a relational database that supports ACID compliance. Multi-AZ ensures high availability and failover. Aurora auto-scaling adjusts capacity based on traffic. Why not other options? Option B. DynamoDB is NoSQL and does not support ACID transactions well. Option C. Redshift is for analytics, not transactional workloads. Option D. Neptune is for graph-based relationships, not financial transactions. Question 4. A smart home company collects real-time sensor data from millions of IoT devices. The application must store and retrieve data with millisecond latency. The solution must scale automatically with fluctuating data loads. Frequent read and write operations are expected. The company prefers a fully managed solution. Which AWS service is the best choice? Options: A. Amazon S3 with intelligent tiering. B. Amazon RDS with auto-scaling. C. Amazon DynamoDB with on-demand capacity. D. Amazon Redshift for data warehousing. Correct answer: C. Amazon DynamoDB with on-demand capacity. Explanation: DynamoDB provides single-digit millisecond latency for real-time applications. It scales automatically based on read/write throughput. On-demand capacity removes the need for manual provisioning. Why not other options? Option A. S3 is great for storage but has high latency for real-time applications. Option B, RDS requires complex indexing and doesn't scale as efficiently for IoT. Option D, Redshift is optimized for analytics, not real-time transactions. Question 5. An e-commerce website runs in SAA C03 and must be resilient against regional failures. The company wants minimal downtime during a disaster. Data loss must be close to zero. The budget must remain reasonable. Which disaster recovery strategy is the best fit? Options: A. Backup and restore using Amazon S3 cross-region replication. B. Pilot Lite with an Amazon RDS read replica in another region. C. Multi-region active-active with Route 53 latency-based routing. D. Warm standby with EC2 instances running at reduced capacity. Correct answer: D. Warm standby with EC2 instances running at reduced capacity. Explanation: Warm standby keeps a minimal but operational version of the system running. Failover is fast, reducing downtime. Costs remain lower than a fully active multi-region setup. Why not other options? Option A, Backup and restore has a longer recovery time. Option B, Pilot Lite doesn't provide instant failover for EC2-based applications. Option C, Active-active is expensive and unnecessary for occasional failures. Question 6. A large organization has multiple AWS accounts for different teams. Users must authenticate securely across all accounts. A single login must grant access based on roles and permissions. The company wants to minimize administrative overhead. Which AWS service should they use? Options: A. IAM users and roles per account. B. AWS organizations with IAM Identity Center, AWS SSO. C. Cross-account IAM role switching with manual role assignments. D. Amazon Cognito with IAM Federation. Correct answer: B. AWS organizations with IAM Identity Center, AWS SSO. Explanation: AWS IAM Identity Center, AWS SSO, centralizes authentication across multiple accounts. It integrates with Active Directory or SAML-based providers. It reduces the need to manage IAM users in each account. Why not other options? Option A, creating IAM users per account is hard to manage at scale. Option C, manually assigning cross-account roles is inefficient. Option D, Cognito is ideal for customer authentication, not internal IAM users. Question 7. A video streaming company needs to serve large video files to global users. The videos should load quickly and scale globally. Costs must remain optimized while handling high traffic. Content must be delivered efficiently with minimal latency. Which AWS service is the best solution? Options: A. Amazon S3 standard with signed URLs. B. Amazon EC2 auto-scaling with EBS storage. C. Amazon CloudFront with S3 as the origin. D. Amazon RDS with multi-AZ for video storage. Correct answer: C. Amazon CloudFront with S3 as the origin. Explanation: CloudFront caches content at edge locations for low latency. It reduces direct load on S3, lowering costs. It supports signed URLs for secure access. Why not other options? Option A, S3 alone lacks global caching, increasing latency. Option B, EC2 and EBS are costly and inefficient for content delivery. Option D, RDS is for structured data, not video streaming. Question 8. A banking company runs a secure online banking application. Users access the application through web browsers and mobile apps. Traffic patterns vary significantly throughout the day. Some transactions require WebSockets for real-time updates. The system must be highly available and secure. Which AWS load balancer is the best choice? Options: A. Application Load Balancer, ALB. B. Network Load Balancer, NLB. C. Classic Load Balancer, CLB. D. Gateway Load Balancer, GWLB. Correct answer: A. Application Load Balancer, ALB. Explanation: ALB supports WebSockets, making it ideal for real-time banking transactions. It allows host-based and path-based routing for different services. ALB integrates with AWS WAF for security. Why not other options? Option B, NLB is best for ultra-low latency TCP/UDP traffic, not WebSockets. Option C, CLB is outdated and lacks modern features like WebSockets. Option D, GWLB is for managing third-party virtual appliances, not web apps. Question 9. A healthcare company is building an AI-driven analytics platform that processes petabytes of structured and unstructured data. The system must store raw data cost-effectively before processing. Machine learning, ML, jobs run on demand, requiring fast access to process data. Data should be available for analysis using Amazon Athena and Amazon Redshift. Which AWS service is the best solution? Options: A. Amazon RDS with multi-AZ for high availability. B. Amazon DynamoDB with on-demand capacity. C. Amazon S3 with AWS Glue for ETL processing. D. Amazon Elasticache for Redis to store raw data. Correct answer: C. Amazon S3 with AWS Glue for ETL processing. Explanation: Amazon S3 is cost-effective for storing massive datasets used in AI analytics. AWS Glue can transform raw data into structured formats for Athena and Redshift. S3 integrates with ML services and supports lake formation for governance. Why not other options? Option A, RDS is for structured, transactional databases, not a data lake. Option B, DynamoDB is optimized for key-value lookups, not large-scale analytics. Option D, Elasticache is for caching, not long-term data storage. Question 10. A logistics company needs to build a serverless application to process real-time shipment updates from IoT sensors. Messages are sent continuously and need real-time processing. The solution must be cost-effective and scale automatically. Different microservices must process events independently. Which AWS service combination should you choose? Options: A. Amazon Kinesis Data Streams plus AWS Lambda plus Amazon DynamoDB. B. Amazon SQS plus AWS Batch plus Amazon RDS. C. Amazon SNS plus AWS Lambda plus Amazon EFS. D. Amazon S3 plus AWS Step Functions plus Amazon EC2. Correct answer: A. Amazon Kinesis Data Streams plus AWS Lambda plus Amazon DynamoDB. Explanation: Kinesis handles real-time ingestion of high-volume sensor data. Lambda processes events automatically without managing servers. DynamoDB stores structured shipment data for retrieval at scale. Why not other options? Option B, SQS and AWS Batch introduce latency. RDS doesn't scale well for real-time workloads. Option C, SNS is for pub/sub messaging, not real-time streaming. Option D, step functions and EC2 add unnecessary complexity and cost.